Well, hey everybody, this is Cleta Colson-Eyre, your favorite Mary Kay sales director. But today I'm coming to you with something a little bit different. I had an opportunity to lead our director Bible study on last Wednesday, just the first few minutes. We have one every single week, and someone gets on and leads it and has the prayer. Well, I've been doing it for 3 years. I got my times mixed up. And so I had everything prepared. And then when I came on, it was over as far as my part. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to do it on YouTube. Who knows? It may bless somebody. So my some of my good girlfriends and I every Wednesday night do a thing called What's in the Bag, and we do pull out a Mary Kay item, and then sometimes we started doing What's in the Bible. We read one of our favorite verses. Well, it got to me to thinking about something that we're doing on our Mary Kay Director Bible study, and it's forming your life plan where you go through the first thing they had us do is go through your Bible, maybe an old one that you've used a lot and underline some stuff and come up with, they said like 5 to 10 verses, three to 10 verses of your favorite scriptures. Well, I thought let me see if I could do that. And I looked through some Bibles and I wrote down, I don't know, it was like 40 verses. And then I thought, let me cut them back. So I finally got it down to about 10 after writing them about 3 different times. And I was thinking about all the Bibles that I have. And so I want to just ask you, how many Bibles do you have in your house? Now, this is not all of them, but this was all that I put my hands on. So I was just going to go through some of the ones I found in my house. So the first thing I found was this one. And this is an old I think it's King James Version Bible, and it says presented to me, McLeta Colson. Yes, my first name really, well, it's actually my middle name is really McLeta instead of just Cleta. It's Mary McLeta. Anyway, May 9th, 1973. I got this. And so it has some pictures in it. And so it's 1973. Well, when I got this, May 9th, I was only 10 years old. And so I turned 11 that year. And so I was 10 years old when I got this Bible. And I found this inside of it, which I did not even realize that I still had. It says, "Now that I am a Christian." And inside it has the date that I was baptized. And so I was baptized on October the 15th, 1972. So I was 10 years old at the Dashford Church of Christ by Dale Flowers. I do remember it. They were having a gospel meeting. They have one every fall where we went to church. And about the middle of the week, I decided to go forward. And two of my other friends, my cousin, Winston, another friend of mine, Lester, we all went forward and were baptized. And so, you just remember the day you were baptized. And so, anyway, I was in fifth grade, I believe. I think that's how old you are at 10 years old. So I found this one, and this one has some underlines in it, just a little bit, not as much. I did go to Georgia Christian School, so we did have a Bible class every single day. So, we brought our Bibles to school. Okay, so these are not necessarily in order, but this next one that I found, right? You remember we used to all get our names engraved on them. This is a King James Version as well. And I got this one for my grandma. And it says Cleta Colson by Grandma Weisenbaker on her high school graduation day. And this was May 23rd, 1980. And so I got this one when I graduated from high school. So I took this one to college. I ended up going to Harding University. I've got all kind of stuff in here from 1983, like a little where you could take this and read through the Bible in a year. You just check them off as you do it. And so this was the one that I took to college. And this one, we have Bible classes in college too. It's a Christian college. And so I've got all kind of stuff underlined. And, this is the one I used my first year or so. Well, let me show you this one right here. This one, look at this. How about that? I need some duct tape. This one I got, no, that's not it. I was thinking that was the one. No, it's this one. Okay. Told you I got a bunch of them here. This one I got while I was in college, and I decided I need a little bit more of a study Bible. And so this one I got October the 18th, 1981. And this was a New International Version. And so I'll tell you, one of the best things you can do if you're doing a lot of Bible studies where you look up a lot of scriptures is go to Amazon and get some of these tabs. I know I can sing the books of the Bible, but I'm telling you, when you're really looking, it really does help to have them. There's no shame to have some tabs to be able to get to where you need to first. So this one, I read the whole entire Bible one year with this one, and read all the little things that go with it. This is it's a great one. It's got all kind of with study help. So that was a cool one to have. Okay, let me get my stuff in order. Oh, okay. This is one, my grandpa had a store just right down the road. And there's a little country store, they had a butcher shop there, had, meats and stuff, and then other things you could buy. Just a little small store in here in Dasher, Georgia. And they had a whole rack of Bibles on one end. And I remember going in there as a little girl and I asked, I was 8 years old. And I asked my grandpa if I could have something. He said, yeah, pick whatever you want. I'm 8 years old, right? So I was in there looking around. Well, what I decided I wanted was a new Bible. Okay, or a Bible. So this one was actually 1970, 8 years old. And it says to Mary McLeod Colson on the 21st day of November at the store by Grandpa Weisenbaker. And on the occasion of McLeod's needing one. So there you go. Where's the rest of the Bible? I do not know. Somehow the pages came out. So it's funny, it's got Bible in the space age. This was the introduction to the Bible, some different stuff about how the Bible talks about space and all that kind of stuff too. So anyway, there's that. Oh, thank you, Shug. Brad just bought me another one I had. Okay, so there's that one. Let me do all the ones I've already talked about. Okay, these are not going to be in order anymore for sure. All right, that's the Nelson Study Bible. Is that the 81? No, this is the other one. Okay. So this is one I got 25 years ago. This was the Nelson Study Bible, New King James. And I bought this March 14th, 2000. And so this one I really liked. I got a lot of stuff in here. Why don't we throw away our papers from church, right? But it has it's got a lot of different tips at the bottom. I don't know if you ever have like little concordance at the bottom. This was a great one to study with. And if you don't understand something, you can look down and kind of look up a little bit more. So I really, really enjoyed this Bible as well. Okay, I found this one in the house. This is a New American Standard Bible. This one was actually my grandmother, and her name was McLeod Colson. That's what I was named after. And so she got this in November of 74. So it's pretty cool to have her Bible. I can go through some notes that she did on sermons, which was just really neat just to have that. And they gave it to me when she passed away. She passed away in 2001. And because we have the same name, I got to get this Bible. Okay, this one. Okay, this was the one I used to get on my verses because I bought this Bible. I went to a John Maxwell event in Atlanta and I bought this Bible. I love the way he teaches. I just think he's so good. I have a lot of his leadership stuff and he even signed it. This was June 2002. And so this is the one I used to find on my verses because I have literally, I've written so much in this stuff. How many of you guys are underliners? I underline everything, but also made some notes in here. So I just went through every single page of this particular Bible to find my verses. And look at this. It got so bad that a page tore out of it. So I got it stuck in there and I thought, what can I do? And I know you can send them off and get them bound and stuff. But when you live in the country, what do? You use duct tape, but it was about to fall apart. So I ended up and I love the leadership Bible. So I bought another leadership Bible from John Maxwell. And this one, I think this one is a NIV. That was a New King James. And on this one, I just got that this year. Did I put the date? I hope I did. You think you don't need to, but then 40 years later. Yeah, so June 2024. So this one, I put the little tabs on, and I've been using this one all through my Director Bible Study, my daily devotions. I love it. I like the New King James. I'm just used to it, but I like the NIV too. Okay, show you these in a second. I also got this one. This says Time with God, large print edition. This is just the New Testament for busy people, and it's just a bigger print. And honestly, I don't even know when I got it. It doesn't have a date or anything in it, and it doesn't really look like I used it much. So it could have even been a gift, but I found it, and I'm like, that's a good idea. Okay, this one is a daily devotional Bible, and it's arranged for reading in 1 year. So you just start it. This was 1988, and it goes through like it has when you start it, it actually has, let me show you, like January 1st. It has Genesis, then it has some Proverbs, and then it has some Matthew. So you go through the whole Bible. When you read this whole thing, you've read the whole Bible in a year. And instead of having to look at a little chart, it just puts it in the little chart for you. So that's pretty cool. I also have, and I don't see it in here, but I have a Bible that's chronological order. And that was a great one to read in a year. I wonder where that one is. I knew there was another one. Anyway, and then I have two little things I bought this year. This is a year in the Bible. This isn't a Bible, but it's a Bible study for women, and it tells you what to read every day. Kind of like that other one, but it has a little devotional with it. So I really like this one. I got one for my mom and my two aunts. And then I found this one at the Cracker Barrel. And you'll know I like cheetah print. This is Walking with God. It's with David Jeremiah, and it's 365 daily devotionals. Love this too. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and I just wonder what y'all like. What's your favorite Bible? What's your go-to scriptures? And it's fun to go through. If you have some to go through and say, what are some of my favorite scriptures that I use over and over again? And so I have enjoyed doing that. I just wanted to share my little what's in my Bible, and I want to know what's in yours. You can just put it in the comments. All right. Have an awesome day, everybody. And we will see you next time.